deep breaths. Here we go, back again with another video. Yes, and Sunderland have signed their second player of the transfer window, and it is June the 14th, the first day of the transfer window that has opened. Right, so we've already signed Triantos. Yes, Triantos, that absolutely fantastic young lad from Australia, 6 foot plus tall centre-back who will do an absolute fantastic job for Sunderland. And then we've also got Jobe Bellingham. No big surprise that Jobe was going to sign. He was already in the bag. The youngster Jobe, medical was done and dusted quite a while ago. Now on the SAFC website, I will read out the statement, then I will put a little bit extra in from sources I've heard from. Sunderland FC is delighted to announce that agreement has been reached with Birmingham City for the transfer of Jobe Bellingham. The 17-year-old midfielder will finalise a move to the Stadium of Light upon returning from the international duty with England's under-18s. After making his senior debut in January 2022, aged only 16, Bellingham featured regularly for the Blues throughout 22-23 campaign and made 22 appearances in the Sky Bet Championship. After agreeing to move to away side, Bellingham said, "I am delighted to sign for Sunderland AFC and I can't wait to get started. The opportunity for young players to move here and progress is clear, so I believe that this is the perfect club for me to continue my development. I'm grateful to everyone at Birmingham City for their support over the last 11 years. Been there since he was, wow, 6. And I wish them the best for the future as I begin my new chapter, my next chapter for my career at the Stadium of Light. We all look forward to welcoming Jobe to Sunderland FC for the 23-24 campaign. So good luck, Jobe. Welcome to Sunderland. The 17-year-old, experienced already in the Championship, will be a welcome and a fantastic asset to Sunderland. I'm sure Tony Mowbray and the team can get more improvement from this youngster. Jobe's brother Jude is worth millions, 100 million, a couple of years older. So, you know, there is some sort of a lot of potential there. A lot of potential ready to come out in Jobe, and it could be worth a fortune in the future. It's worth taking that 3.5 million risk. I hear you say yes. Sunderland, Birmingham, that team down the Midlands. Birmingham wanted 3 million for Jobe. Now there was speculation in the paper saying that Sunderland were only willing to offer 1 million. That's where it was going to break down. But no, Sunderland have agreed a £3 million, purchase of Jobe, and there's 0.5 add-ons as well, so it could rise up to 3.5 million in add-ons. They don't say that on there, but I do know that is a fact, allegedly. Right, anyway, that is 3.5 million in add-ons. I'm over the moon. Now we see me board behind. We have now finalised Triantos and Bellingham, and Semedo is next. Yes, Semedo is next. He is next on the target for Sunderland. So Semedo is apparently going to be signing today, and it will be announced either tonight or tomorrow. There's no guarantee it will be announced today about Semedo, but apparently it's a 5-year contract, I'm led to believe, which I've read anyway. So it's just still speculation till we find out for sure when he signs on the dotted line. So yes, Semedo. So when Semedo signs in the next day, that means 3 purchases already. So that's great news. Tony Mowbray can knuckle down pre-season to get these youngsters bedded in, ready for the beginning of the season to really go for the Championship. Now we've lost Mishoot. Bellingham is a fantastic, replacement. And we have Triantos. Now, I do think that, like the Bailey Wright, will be moved on at some point in the transfer window. So that's why he's not on my board. Now, Alex Bass could be kept as a goalkeeper, so we don't spend a lot of money on another keeper and keep Patterson as number 1, because Patterson is apparently going to sort of rebuff Wolverhampton Wanderers and Leicester and turn down their contract offers and stay at the Stadium of Light since a wee kid, knee height or a grasshopper. So I'm over the moon. Patterson, touchwood, is going to stay. So that means we're going to have a few spaces left to bring in. We're still going to have a number 1, 2, 3. 3 positions are left to fill before the transfer window actually closes. But if we do move on players, we will be able to bring more players in. But do you want to keep the likes of Embleton in this squad? Do you want to keep Huggins in this squad? A lot of people saying give Huggins a chance. Send him out on loan. You know, fair enough, fair comment. Get Huggins in, send him on loan. If he stays injury free, it could be, another purchase there. And then we've got the young lad from Everton, Joe Anderson. Should we keep Anderson and send him out on loan as well to another club? Get him some experience in. And if that's the case, then we've only got one position left. So I think there'll be some players being moved on at some point. Now, whether that's going to be, we could actually see one or two of these players moved on, and we could actually see one or two of the ones I've already said moved on. But I want to say well done on Jobe Bellingham. Well done. Christian Speakman, KLD getting Jobe in for up to £3.5 million. And now we want to see Semedo in next. But I want to see an experienced striker in at the club, because what's going on with Ross Stewart? Why isn't Ross Stewart signing a new contract? Why aren't we offering Ross Stewart a new contract, and why is he not signing it? Is it because of his injuries? So Speakman and KLD are basically saying, whoa, it's not worth risking all the money just yet. Let's see what happens with the rehabilitation of Ross Stewart before we get that contract sorted. And is Ross Stewart thinking, well, do I want to stay at Sunderland? When I get myself fit and ready to go, do I want to go for more money towards the end, of his contract? So personally, we need to bring in another really experienced striker for me. Just someone who's had a couple of seasons in the Championship, or even a couple of seasons in the Premier League. Someone, or even a youngster who's improving leaps and bounds in League One. We need to bring another striker in, because the striker board, as people have alluded, is very weak. If Stewart can't return and just get injured straight away, we've only got Semedo. There's no other strikers there. So do we bring another striker on loan? And then midfielders are starting to look quite juicy now, the midfield department. We've got Ekwa, we've got Neil, we've got Bellingham in there now. We do have Evans if he stays fit, but again, another experienced midfielder. Mid-20s would suit me down to the ground. A defensive midfielder. So there's two players, a striker, defensive midfielder, and then at least one more defence position. I don't know whether you think another left back, another right back. Let me know in the comments below, where are we the weakest? I know you're going to say we're weakest in the striker department. Semedo, it's interesting. Young lad from Benfica. He could be anything in the Championship. Anything. That could be a real juicy signing. So there we go. Welcome, Jobe, to the stadium like the Sunderland. Take care, everybody. And if you want to leave your prediction of how many players Sunderland are going to sign, we've signed 2 so far in the transfer window to win a shirt. Yes, AC Milan shirt. The AC Milan shirt at the back of the room there. If you want to win that shirt, leave a comment down below on how many people you think are we going to sign. There's another video, for you to do that as well. So there you go. Take care. Subscribe to the channel. I will leave a video down below in the description. If you want to see me running around Ryop, yes, Ryop and Sunderland, checking out 1 or 2 houses, checking out the absolutely amazing beach banks, and trying the local cuisine in the local fish shop, going to the old Cherry Knoll, wandering around, and also someone pinched the bronze statue, the pony bronze statue, absolutely disgusting. And if you want to have a look around Ryop, a nice place, there's a link down below in the description for my other channel. Please pop down. If you enjoy it, subscribe. If you don't, adios. See you later. Thank you. Take care.